Girl, you're way more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing ever known. And you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul.
More than meets the eye. Apple to my pie. Told me you ain't living if your limit is the sky. I was hella cold. She be spitting fire. Submissive to a man, cause she know that I provide. Ambition is abundant. Fell in love with counting honey. She told me, Daddy, get it. Watch you learning how I run it. Even on the fourth down, we ain't never punted. No pun intended. Chasing checks, never winged it. We winning. I tell you all my feelings. And we can do it big, baby. We can have some children. Now you in the kitchen making everything but chitlins. And I just gotta tell you, you intelligent and different.
Girl, you got it. But girl, you're more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing I ever know. I know. And you know you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul. I know you way more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing I've ever known. And girl, I see you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul.
Hello.
Come over, study. You need a tutor for the math, let's count this money. I got you learning from me. Slowly seducing your mind, you say you love me. Yes, I know you want a man that's got a grind. A man who gon' respect you, treat you like one of a kind. A man who won't neglect you, girl, I put that on my life. Give me time, I'm about to turn this water into wine. I'm seeing the signs, I be turning you on when you look in my eyes. You stay in your prime, it's your knowledge of beauty, girl, that's hard to find. You stay with the line, a Betty and Kelly, girl, you such a dime. But I'm taking my time, trying to see if you riding or you wanna fly. Girl, you way more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing I ever known. And you know you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul.
It's a British show, right?
Yeah. The original. I tried watching some like.
Me too.
And I can't do it.
I couldn't get into it.
No, I like the British accent and shit, but
I couldn't get into it, dude.
just like The Office. Have you ever seen The Office?
Yeah, and it's got
And it's fucking. Hello? What happened?
Oh, yeah.
You want to come in? Pull back?
No, we're in.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Keep going.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You stopped us. We're in the middle of fucking conversation.
Yeah, what's going on?
I was just trying to get your volume right where it needs
Oh,
to
is
be.
it? Okay.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Good job.
No, we're good.
Hello?
We got like fucking shit out here. Welcome to the 2.5 Amigos podcast.
I still can't believe you got that.
I know, right?
I can't.
Every time.
You think it's the old
I
one?
think it's ingrained now for sure.
Nice hat, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Well, yes.
It's
Thank you.
definitely.
We'll get into that near the
I
end, just
know.
kind of what's
I'm
going
just
on. But
Throwing shit out there, bro.
Oh, man.
Self-promotion.
I'm glad you got the.
That's the type of guy that I am. Just like throw shit out there, bro.
I'm glad you get the list closer.
I know, right?
So I can actually read that shit. Ooh, the audience is on time today.
Yeah, they showed up early.
Fucking well, yeah, they've been here since 1, right?
Well, the buses are running early, so
Oh, that is true. The
that kind of
TMZ
helps.
bus.
Yeah. TMZ.
Yeah, the TMZ bus. So the song at
That
the
fucking
very
came from.
beginning of our episode was from an upcoming guest. We're going to have Brashdabrillant.
Nice.
That song was called Sapiosexual.
It's a pretty good jam, actually.
It is.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
a
I like
really
it.
good jam.
I like it. It's on Pandora, Spotify. It's everywhere. So
Listen
guys,
to
go
it.
check it out. You can also try to find him on all the social medias, Brashdabrillant, so you can hit him up directly.
Or hit us up or listen to us and you can listen to it.
Right?
Definitely
Going to be promoting that as he comes on the show our next
Next week.
couple episodes.
This is next week, right?
Yeah, next week.
Yeah, next Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday.
Yeah,
You'll be here.
but we got some things going on, which
Yeah.
we'll get into later.
Right.
So let's start, as we traditionally do, with sports.
Yes.
Sports talk.
I have something quick before we.
Okay, let's do it.
Sorry, just because I saw this now.
Go for it.
Bing.
So last week we were talking. I think we were talking about good old Robert Kraft.
Mm-hmm.
Last week. And it was the name of our episode was it 50 slices of Kraft. That was last week's episode, and we jumped in that whole snafu. Snafu. Apparently, he borrowed his friend's Bentley. That's who that's the car that he used to go to his spa.
Oh shit!
So I just saw that and I thought that was hilarious. That was the car, the blue Bentley that he was in. It was his friend's car. So it's like he borrowed his friend's car to go do some illegal activity, and then they wouldn't know it's him. So you should have like borrowed this kid.
Alleged illegal.
Oh yeah, Just because we
alleged, buddy.
Alleged. Well, no, he pled not guilty. Right?
Oh, did he?
So we're gonna get a little brief update. He pled not guilty to these charges.
Good luck, man. Good luck. I mean, there's so much.
They
have him on video. They have the whole walkthrough of what happened. I mean, not looking good.
Why are you videotaping sketchy shit? Like I mean, I guess I know.
You mean from the
why.
police?
No.
What do you mean?
So are these police planted cams? I can't
It's gotta
think that
be.
I can't think that they were. Like, come on.
So what do you mean? You think the people there at the spa was recording it? And that's smart.
No,
You want to know why that's smart? Because then they can blackmail the shit out of whoever comes in there.
Yeah, but I wasn't it already like a sting operation that was going on?
Yeah, they've been watching them for a while.
Yeah. Not watching
not
Robert Kraft.
No, they're watching that
play.
day spa.
I still stand by my stance that Robert Kraft is the fall guy for this whole situation.
Don't bring that up.
But didn't you say that
Albert's going to go on a 15-minute rant on
Yeah,
this shit.
didn't you say that there was
there's someone bigger.
that there was more bigger people than Robert Kraft?
Yeah.
There was.
So
My mind goes directly to Goodell, but then like I think
think
about
he was there?
who Robert Kraft might know, and it could be someone even bigger.
Could you imagine
Wow.
the
Trump. I
No.
mean, what?
Oh,
No.
shit.
Can you imagine if Goodell was the one there, like they were out hanging out in Florida, and everywhere Goodell goes, he gets booed.
Yeah.
So imagine he's in that spa, and
Right.
all you hear is boos, and he's getting his work done. You boo.
And he's getting his happy ending.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it really happy when you're getting booed the whole fucking time?
I
pretty
don't
sad.
have that on cue anymore. Sorry, guys. I was
What's
gonna
that?
put the booze.
The audience
on.
to
Yeah,
laugh?
no, the booze.
Come on, bro. You
I
gotta step
know,
it up, bro.
I need to.
You
I need
gotta
to
step it up.
make my clips and put
This
them
is just
everywhere.
getting ridiculous, bro.
Yep. But yeah, sorry to sidetrack us on that, but I thought that was
Not
hilarious.
really, though. Not really.
I mean, it's sports, so it
Because
fits in there, but that was
the
cracking
next
up.
topic in our sports category is something kind of
Oh, yeah.
off-ball.
Patriots was
Right.
Patriot related,
So,
right?
not really. The bet?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
you're talking about. Yeah, so it's, I mean, that was that
Oh,
game.
Yeah. I guess it was for the
Horrible
super,
game that was.
Yeah, the super mega chip bowl. Burrito. What do we do? What kind of bowl are we talking
We
about?
were a salad bowl.
Salad
yeah,
bowl.
Salad bowl.
super salad bowl. Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. So a guy in New York has a pool of friends. They put bets on, and it's a pretty big pool. The pot, the pot ends up being $50,000 between who was in it.
What was it? What was it again? Was it squares or what was
Yeah,
he
it was
playing?
like
Squares.
Yeah,
Oh, the
squares and numbers. So
Yeah,
you gotta do the
So you have to win. Yeah.
Dude skips out and fakes a kidnapping, so he
he's-
doesn't have to pay the $50,000.
So hold on.
How
so,
did he-
wait,
did he-
so hold on. So he was holding on to the money.
Or
I
no?
think he blew it. No one knows really.
No,
what
but I'm saying what I'm saying
yeah,
is
he
it
was the collector.
he was supposed
Yeah.
to pay 50,000. It was he collected the 50,000.
Yeah.
And then now he had to pay it out. He had to pay it out.
Oh, maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
That's how you do
Yeah,
squares.
yeah.
Everybody pays in, and then at the end.
But that's what I mean. Like, how would you get into the game if you didn't have $50,000 unless someone spotted you? Because you need to put the money into. Like,
Well,
are
obviously-
you good for it? Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
but
how
he
would you
was-
even do that?
He was the pot holder.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
The fault.
Yeah.
So he's not paying out who?
Yeah. So
Who won,
exactly.
That
well, no,
sucks.
he
Exactly.
faked a kidnapping,
Right.
so he couldn't
Yeah.
pay out.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, not good.
So he got
hilarious.
caught.
Yeah, so next year for our
How did he get
For the
caught?
draft,
For
because you're a commissioner.
How did he
getting
get caught?
kidnapped.
Did you guys read this? How did he get caught?
No, I don't know. I just read the
No,
headline.
no. See, this is it. Man fakes his own kidnapping
Yep.
after losing a 50
Well, obviously,
Super Bowl
well-
bet.
Oh, so
Yeah.
see, he bet. So he was
Super
probably loan
salad
shark.
bowl.
He was probably betting to a loan shark or something
Yeah,
legit,
it's
like
something- it
DraftKings.
wasn't a square thing.
DraftKings
No,
was
at
after
first
him.
it came out as squares, Super
No,
Bowl squares.
I don't think it's a squares, bro. Because it's saying that a 50K super salad bet.
Okay, so now we have to fire someone from our research department.
Yes.
Because
damn it. Where's that facts guy
Where's
at?
that intern? Where's that intern?
We're going to have to fire another one this week.
Goddamn interns,
they
man. They
keep
never
dropping
do it
the ball.
right?
Okay,
Keep dropping the ball.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about squares. It just says.
Well, audience, you need to fact check us.
Yeah, that should be a disclaimer before every episode is please don't.
Oh no,
we say that all the time.
You're right. It says his own kidnapping in order to avoid paying out a 50K from a super salad squares pool he was in charge of.
See,
Wow.
I told you. Yeah.
It really says super salad
I knew
there?
I read it. I was like, man.
That's pretty good.
Super salad.
Wow. Even they're on. They can't even say it. FanDuel can't even say it.
This is
Super
from
salad
it's from
bet.
the 2.5 Amigos news outlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, our news source.
Yeah.
Wow.
They typed it up correctly.
Eventually we'll bring
Maybe we were
our
gonna talk about
in the
the
field
news.
correspondent on. So
Oh yeah, that
For
would
real.
be actually pretty good.
For real.
Yeah.
we should have Robert Beer in.
We should-
in the field correspondent. Yes.
And then we'd have to
actually,
cut to Robert, and then every time. All right. Is that you, Robert, or is that you, Albert?
is that-
Like, who did this report?
And that's actually good because he's the one that I know what the situation with the UFC fights was because he was the one watching them.
Oh, so you got it from him.
And he would just keep me posted.
Yes.
So when he watches something, does it
I
like
can
go
see
right
it.
to your head?
No, I can
you
see it.
That's gotta go. You cut back in a way like you can.
So when
like
he
you can
hurt
cut out.
when he hurts himself or you hurt yourself, dude.
Oh yeah, do you feel that?
So, yeah, I just stabbed myself earlier so he can die.
But wouldn't you die? How does that work?
No, he dies.
Oh. All right, so that's good. That's right there is our twin news for the day.
Twin news of the day.
Twin news, twin.
You guys, they'll eventually see, or not. We won't say when he's on.
Oh yeah, you might not know.
Right.
Yeah.
That should be coming
and that's
up.
gonna be. We're gonna put him on the episode, and then we're gonna have a couple more episodes, and we're gonna find out and test everybody to see if they were able to find out what
If it
episode
was
was
him.
Robert in.
Oh, that would be good.
challenge right
Find the Robert.
Find the Robert.
Find the Robert
episode.
Yeah,
Find the
which one was
Find the
Robert?
Robert episode.
We're gonna have you both like fucking
And
wear
no hat for Robert because that's normally what he wears.
Or we'll pause the show and then
Flip
put
them.
exactly and see
Swap
which
them
one
out.
was Robert.
That's
would be
good.
good.
That's a good idea.
Right? That's
Yes,
not bad
yeah.
actually. Okay.
One of you guys got to wear a Where's Waldo shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no shit, huh?
I found him.
Found him.
All right, that's there you go.
Not that one yet.
Oh yeah, the bet thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that's fucking nuts. I mean,
50K though. That's fucking. I mean,
That's some big money, man. That's some big money.
Obviously, it seems like he probably spent the 50K.
Yeah.
While he was holding it.
I mean, it's safe to assume that. I
Yeah,
think
that
so.
while he was holding it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And he's like, oh, you know what? I got this brilliant idea. I'm going to kidnap myself and then be gone, disappear.
Yes, and nobody will ever find out. Bullshit. It's in the news now, nigga. Oh shit.
All right.
right down the
news now,
time,
brother.
Right down the time.
Yeah, right?
This is why we. This is why
My bad.
we are not Facebook
Dude,
live.
you're
We're
not
not
even
Facebook Live ready.
You're not even quantum leaping
I
yet.
know.
I know. Normally that makes you get really racist, but now
Dude, we gotta. Okay, stop talking about it. Let's fucking go on to the next one.
keep moving on.
We're
Keep
gonna
moving
have
on.
to
Keep
fucking
moving
erase
on. Keep moving
Or
on.
else we're gonna have to erase a fucking minute out of it. No, I'm not racist.
On to
You're
the
still
next.
talking about it.
Yeah, knock
Okay,
it off.
so,
On
next-
to the next outrageous thing.
Oh,
Antonio
this
Brown's mustache.
Wait a minute. What the fuck? That's not there. It's not there.
That's not the topic, but I really
Does
want
he
to.
have a weird mustache? I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
seen. what a-
fucking blonde, dude.
Where's it? Did you have a picture of it?
Google
It's-
it.
he just loves cereal.
No.
It's
So
the
what-
bleach like when he's drinking the milk at the end.
So milk has
It's
bleach
just a
in
flavor.
it.
No, maybe. Who knows? I
Holy
mean, you can't
shit,
trust milk,
dude.
man. Sorry, dairy farmers of America. We don't condone
violence.
condone talking bad about your cows.
Okay, so we had a little bit of a discussion on this, but let's go ahead and go on with Antonio Brown.
All right. So what was his comment?
Okay,
Let's
so
start
his
there.
comment was, hold on one second,
Oh.
I'll bring it up right now.
Oh, good.
Antonio Brown, if new team won't play by my rules, I don't even have to play.
Yeah, basically he's like being, basically what we know of him already,
Yeah.
being his diva ways. You know what I mean? That's what they're calling him.
Diva, essentially.
And you're right. I would agree with that if you were a sucky ass receiver, but you're
so
not.
you're leaning on what Mark mentioned to us.
Yeah.
About he I get it. Like he backs up his play.
Yeah,
I'll let you say it. I mean,
so it's just like any other job. If
you're a top performer, you're the guy doing the things.
Why shouldn't
and
you
do your job right?
Why shouldn't you?
Nobody should be on your ass.
Exactly.
Yeah, but still, you're only as good as who's throwing to you when you're a wide receiver.
Yeah, you're right.
So
true.
But
let him go to the Browns. Let him go somewhere else where they don't have a great quarterback, right? He may be nobody. So all this talk of whatever.
Okay, yes.
Basically, this is opening him up for those spots, though. Now,
but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Okay, and you say you're only as good as who throws to you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you
when
this.
you're a wide receiver, yes.
Okay. But no matter what,
even a tight end, or
okay.
Essentially, there's two pieces to this puzzle.
Okay,
yeah, you can't get the ball and go.
No, there is two pieces of puzzle, but at the same time, there's wide receivers that have good quarterbacks and there's shitty receivers.
Okay,
so that's what I'm saying is he's not a shitty receiver.
Yeah, but no, Mark has. He needs somebody.
He's a shitty receiver. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying.
Here's the thing: if he goes to the Browns or he goes to a place where he doesn't have the best quarterback, like he had, I mean, Big Ben's not the best quarterback, but he was able to get the ball out.
So here's the thing: so he's not a shit. That still doesn't. So if he doesn't have a good quarterback, that doesn't make him a shitty receiver.
Here's a perfect example of another wide receiver who didn't do this and then ended up winning a fucking ring. Right? He doesn't have a ring either, so he has no room to do this kind of shit.
No,
I think
I agree.
Alshon Jeffrey, he had Cutler as his quarterback. Alshon Jeffrey was an above-average wide receiver under Cutler. He made Cutler look good. Cutler made him look, above average.
Right.
Once he went to the Eagles, he won a fucking ring.
Right.
So, did he pull any of these antics? No.
So
my comment was when we were having this conversation.
Sorry, I saw the Antonio Brown, the blonde flavor saver. Like it looked like he. I'm sorry. He looks like.
No. I get what you're saying.
Was he fucking stranded out in like the ice, like in Antarctica, and he just got out? So he got back.
There's one thing of being cocky,
but
dude.
Here's
But
the thing.
Okay.
So what was that running back with the Steelers?
Bell.
Okay, he's a great running back, right?
He is.
He's an amazing running back, right? And
same fucking thing though.
Okay.
Same.
But here's the thing.
Complex.
Look
at where he's at now.
Exactly. So if people, what I'm saying is, if he's a great fucking running back. Yeah. Now they fucking controlled his fucking season last year by not playing him.
Yeah.
Why the fuck should they be able to do that to him? He's a fucking great running back.
Oh, you mean control?
Yes,
his
exactly.
Season if he's going to play or not play.
Exactly. He's a great fucking running back. So he's just doing the same thing. He knows he's a great receiver. Why shouldn't he do that? Be able to do that?
You can do that without being a fucking prick about it.
But maybe he's not being a prick. Maybe he's just saying, okay, you know something? I know I'm a great receiver. They know I'm a great receiver. I should be able. I should be able to be like, oh, you know something, guys? You guys know I'm a great receiver, and I'm a great, and I'm gonna. But here's the thing: he's not just a great receiver. He puts in. I'm pretty sure he puts in the time for his body and everything to be a great receiver. So it's not like he's fucking slacking or doing shit and being a great receiver.
I hear what you're saying, but I think it's just the way in the context of the way he said it.
Yeah, because it comes off
being a pompous.
the way it's played with that part right there makes me upset or whatever. Not even upset because I don't give a shit. But play by my rules, it's like.
But then again,
you're playing for somebody else.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I get that you.
Now here's the thing. I'm pretty sure there's more to it than just that.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
No, I'm sure the quote was taken out of context, but they also gave the video in the article. Like it was and it's not. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is taken out of context. You know that.
Whatever. That could be.
Yeah, but the thing is we all know Antonio Brown's personality, so we know he's a fucking Des Bryant in the making.
Well, we've had. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
We've had several conversations about Antonio Brown this off season. Even before the season, the regular season was over with this whole being suspended or not suspended, but being fake injury or fake injury, whatever, and his whole fake Twitter account. and it's been it's constantly something. I mean, I don't know if it's something where he's.
So
just,
are you trying to say that like we have an opinion, like some of us have an opinion of him because of things that we've
keeps accruing, like all the shit he's doing, or maybe he's just trying to stay relevant. I don't know, but I think that the $210 question of the day is
$210
question of the day is why is Antonio Brown and why is Bell both being the way they are? I mean, like, is it something in the Steelers? Is it the fans?
And that's the thing.
Who's like making them where they're like feeling this way, or is this just the type of players that they're bringing in there?
I think it's a combination of things, but
it's the atmosphere.
The main culprit of it all, though, is the Steelers. I really
you think it's the fandom and the
no. I think it's the organization.
Probably is.
And here's the thing the way that I look at it is these guys are going out there and fucking up their bodies and everything to get paid.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that are doing it. Now, you have to be in a certain type of shape of, your body and everything to be there.
I was talking about the players' bodies a lot.
It's like it's sculpted.
Yeah, that looks good. And I love his mustache. I love his mustache.
So what I'm saying is, these guys are the ones that are taking the hits, taking all the punishment.
And I get it. Pay him.
Fuck yeah, pay him. And they should be able to say, something, if this doesn't feel right or whatever, I should be able to say, I'm not going to play if that's how you're going to be.
I get that part. To me, I get that part.
That's how I look at that. That's exactly how I look at that comment. I play by my rules. I don't even have to play.
I get it. That part, I mean, the way you say it, that makes sense.
That's how I look at it.
But that first part to me stands out because it's like, makes like, if I don't like it, I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
Yes,
that's how I see it. Like, fuck this, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, and I see that.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
I get it too.
At the same time, if you put yourself in a situation that you're getting beat up and everything, and they're trying to screw you, it's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be like, fuck you, then, guys.
Yeah.
It's like even with your job right now. If you're a top producer at your job,
I don't work,
and they try to fuck around with you, it's like, fuck that shit, dude.
I'm at work
most
right
of us
now.
work at a place where we could just leave and be replaced by somebody without a fucking care.
Okay, exactly. And he could be replaced too, but he knows what he brings to the game.
Yeah.
So that's my point. It wasn't.
I'm
not saying that he's
a top receiver.
A diva. Maybe he is a diva.
Oh, he
I
fucking is a diva.
Exactly.
No, he's a diva. We've discovered this. He's a diva.
But he backs it up.
That's true.
The thing. He backs it up. So if Jay Cutler were to say that, we'd be like, fuck you, Jay.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, but that's because we know who Jay Cutler is. Jay Cutler's a piece of shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you're a little biased on that just because being a Green Bay fan.
But still is a piece of shit.
But that's what I'm saying.
Of my
a lot of people, fan. Yeah, exactly. He's a piece of shit. So, if he made a comment like this, I would be like, fuck you, dude. They can replace you easily. Antonio Brown. They did. Yeah, exactly. Antonio Brown, for me, I think he's a fucking great athlete.
No, he is.
I think
an elite
he should have
wide receiver, but at the same time, we've discovered that he's this drama queen diva with multiple personalities via Twitter. It's just hard for me to see that and be like, dude, bro, fucking shut up and do your job.
I don't look at it that way. I look at it as I look at it like the way he explained it. It's like, I don't know, dude. Why shouldn't I? If I'm being a top receiver, if I'm doing all this, why shouldn't I have some say in what I do?
I still think he needs a reality check, though.
Okay,
I think he needs to go.
And that's fair.
That's the thing. I think you're right. If he goes somewhere that's not, is that where you're going with that? If he goes somewhere that doesn't give him the ball like he was getting, which I think that's how things were leading, because Juju was the guy. It seemed like he was turning to be the guy. And I think he was being the pouty. I think he's being the pouty. I'm taking my ball. I'm going home because I'm not getting the ball like I was.
Now that
could be building up to that. So it's like, all right, I need to.
Now here's the thing. Now something like that, I would be like, okay, don't be a little bitch either. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not. I mean,
but that's what I was getting at, though. That's what I was getting at with our conversation.
Yeah. So and you're right. Like, don't be a little bitch about it. Be a team player too.
Yeah.
Yes. Be able to have your certain kind of rules and be a top and be whatever, but at the same time, also don't be a little bitch about it.
Yeah.
No. I think he needs
I think his diva and his crybabyiness is outweighing him being a team player. That's the only problem. Or at least that's how the light is being shined on.
I think he needs to go to the Patriots and get a reality check.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, for them, I don't want that. I don't want
Nobody
that.
wants
Nobody
that.
wants that. But I think if he went there and he was quiet, could you imagine that he went there and he was quiet?
Well, the thing. I
don't know.
Sure, in his contract, they would tell him to shut the fuck up and delete your other Twitter account. That's exactly what they would do.
I want AB84
money talks,
deleted.
right?
Yeah.
AB84. No, I don't think they have money like that. I don't know.
You don't think? Oh, the Patriots?
Yeah, no. I mean,
Tom Brady would have to give up his
Dude,
salary.
they have money. Well, maybe
I don't
not
know.
so more
I
because
don't
they're
know. I
paying
mean,
attorney fees, but
all the cheese money got diverted to different funds.
But talking about another guy, fucking Wes. What was it? Wes Welker? No, not Wes Welker. Fucking.
But the thing to go back on the Steeler thing is, or the organization is, they've had, and with this whole.
what are you trying to say, dude?
Yeah, no, sorry.
Spit it
The
up.
Bell thing when that was happening before he was Antonio Brown was going through what he was doing, but when he was fighting through his money, they were talking about how like Manuel Sanders and like all these other guys that were there before fighting for their money. It's been a problem in that organization. So it's like an organization thing. So
it's the same thing.
It could be something where it's like
it's the organization, and
I think that's what
they're outliers because the organization is making that happen.
Yeah,
basically.
that's right. That's what I think. And then they're thinking, all right, well, I think the fans. I mean, because they have such a great following and they love their players and they get so much respect in that town and everything. So I think that, and even everywhere else they go, because they have a great traveling audience too that goes. So I think that when they go to places, that it's like they feel that they're bigger than they really are. Or that they.
But and then in the same aspect, as you say, is like put them with there isn't a quarterback that's good, and the same thing is put Roethlisberger where there's no fucking wide receivers. You're shit too.
I mean, maybe they're drafting well because they got Juju.
Quarterbacks, so like I said earlier, there are two pieces to the puzzle, right?
Yes.
But the thing with good quarterbacks is, as long as he has someone that can catch the ball, he's going to make them as good as he is.
Yeah,
that's true.
And the thing is that Antonio Brown is one of those fucking wide receivers that he will always fucking catch the ball for the.
Well, here,
90,
listen
90%
to this bias hypothesis, if you want to say that.
Okay.
When did you start hearing of Devontae Adams? When he got his at bat, right?
Yeah.
So he started showing up.
Yeah.
He's been on the Green Bay organization for over 3 years. All of a sudden, this last year, he's been.
I don't know. I think the last 2 years, I think year
before
he was creeping up, and then this was like his year
for himself. That's why they don't have Jordy. That's why
they got rid of Jordy. They got rid of Jordy
because they found that Devontae Adams can carry the load.
Yeah.
So there, in case in point is
okay. What
motherfucker?
Yeah, sorry.
The case in point is the quarterback
makes
Aaron
him
Rodgers made him good. Is what I'm saying. Like Aaron Rodgers put him in the pedestal of where he's at. Like Devontae Adams now has a stepping stone.
So what are you saying? Like Geronimo Allison is going to be the next guy?
It is a maybe. You never know.
So you think Antonio Brown isn't? Do you think Antonio Brown isn't anything without Roethlisberger?
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
No, I don't think that either.
No, Antonio Brown is an exceptional.
I think he still needs. I think he still needs a good
But he
quarterback wherever he
also
goes.
he needs the other piece of his puzzle.
Yeah, that's true.
He's only ever had an elite quarterback.
Yep, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, arguably, Roethlisberger is elite.
If he makes something out of nothing, which I don't think you really can,
throw
you can't.
Throw him to Bortles. Throw him to fucking.
Okay, and I guess that would be
that'd be the test.
That would be
I got some news there on that, but keep going.
If you throw him there and he does it, then there's nothing.
No, my argument is invalid. Yeah, no.
Okay, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
But the wide receiver doesn't make the quarterback. The quarterback makes the wide receiver.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But to touch on what you brought up Bortles.
Okay, go ahead.
And I saw something today that Nick Foles, they're looking to sign him.
Yes.
So that would be good for them.
Somewhere. He needs to go.
Really?
The Jaguars,
Nick Foles needs to be a starting quarterback.
I agree. I don't know how well
How the fuck are you going to win a Super Bowl for a team?
I know.
No.
And make it and then go to the playoffs. He almost did.
No, I know. But he still went to a playoff.
Yeah, and he won a playoff game.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, it wasn't.
And still be the fucking backup? Right. The fuck on,
I agree.
Fucking
like
Eagles.
Someone doesn't like him or something.
Yeah, Eagles are just fucking
it's the
stupid.
Jets all over again with fucking what's his face?
Mark?
No, not
You talking
Sanchez.
about him?
No, I'm talking like 70s. The fucking.
I was like, with Mark?
Fuck, dude. I can't remember his name now.
It doesn't matter.
Fam, Audience.
Yeah, look that up. The Jets.
Look
Look up the Jets. 1970 something.
It's some weird, stupid name too.
Are you thinking of what's his face? Not Namath. Joe Namath. He was a Jet.
Yeah, no, that's who I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. All right. So Joe Namath. Joe Namath. What about Joe Namath? He won a Super Bowl. He was the guy.
He was not the guy though.
Oh, was he not? I didn't know that. I thought he was their guy.
No, and then he beat all odds because he was like 5'4", 3, 2,
5 foot nothing.
Yeah, he was like 4'8".
No, yeah, no way. He'd be throwing the ball at the lineman's butt, dude.
He was borderline fucking midget.
For real. That's if you're 4 foot something, you'd be throwing the ball at the lineman's butt. Shit.
He had a magical.
Like literally, shit. Just fucking threw the ball at shit.
You know how in the Pro Bowl you gotta like throw to the circle. The quarterback's gotta throw to the circle.
Yeah,
that's where the Pro Bowl came from. They got that idea.
Yeah, I got it from Namath.
Joe Namath was throwing at buttholes.
That's hilarious.
Go ahead.
Nice.
All right, that was good. So that you know. Yeah. So I guess it can, like I said, I wasn't trying to argue with you, Mark. I just had a different.
No. I like your. It's two different ways of looking at it. Yeah. Your way, like to me, I was on Mark's side. Well, I still think it's more on Mark's side, but it's another good way to look at it. Yeah. That maybe it's just like, you know, he's putting himself out there, and why is he not?
We know he's great. Both of us know he's great.
Right.
We know he's gonna succeed wherever the fuck he is.
Yeah. As long as the quarterback is decent or great.
We have different perspectives of. Maybe he shouldn't have done that. Maybe he should have, and that's where.
Now let me ask you this: so, where do you guys think he's gonna go, or where? Has there anything been determined? I haven't been keeping.
I know last I heard was Niners, Jets.
Really?
Well, he has friends on the Niners, so he really wants to go to the Niners.
That's be the top. The Niners would be good for him because I mean, if Garoppolo comes back and is not hurt,
how is Garoppolo doing now?
I don't know. I mean,
he's going to play this next season though.
Is he that fucked up?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. I don't know. I thought it was ACL.
He was going to miss
that bad of an ACL.
He was going to miss this entire season.
And they just fucking
that one dude
how much?
Dude, fucking absurd money.
He was good though. Like the way he started out, I was like, it was the man. To me, when the season first started, I was thinking
Tom Brady-esque. Here it is.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I mean, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking this guy's good. I was thinking in our division because I watch our division, right?
Yeah.
As a Cardinal fan, I was thinking, all right, it's gonna be. I was thinking it's gonna be the Rams, and it was gonna be the Niners, Seahawks, and then Cardinals. That's what I thought going into the season. So and obviously when he got hurt. Just because I knew, like, with John Lynch as the GM or whatever he is there, I think he's the GM. They hired him on, and they were building this team, and they've been shitty for a while, and I think they were going to go to a right situation, but obviously it didn't. He got hurt and got all fucked up. But anyways, yeah, that was what I was thinking when Garoppolo was there. I thought they were going to have a good squad.
Do we have, like, fucking instant message on our show, or, like, what the fuck?
No, I do.
I need to add that. I need a tablet, though.
I wanted to tell you guys real quick, the table's under. I texted it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right, so the next news.
VIP.
Never
mind.
Albert, so there was a fight yesterday.
Yeah. No. Before we get in, let's continue on.
What?
I know I kind of jumbled it off, but let's hit the football guy, and then we'll jump to let's jump to basketball real quick. And then we'll go to we'll end it with UFC.
There was one other thing football related that we saw. There was Alex Collins, who was he was the Ravens running back. He got arrested after a car crash. It was 6 a.m. in Baltimore.
When was this?
This was on Friday. So Friday, he was near the facility. 6 a.m, crashed into a tree.
Drinking?
I'm thinking, or I don't know what happened. I heard there was drugs and a gun involved, but what I'm reading here, it doesn't really have that, so I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong. Check my facts. But anyways, the Ravens cut him, and it's funny because
they did.
Yeah, they cut him after all this, so that's obviously something more involved because he was either drunk or on something when this happened. The police say they haven't charged anything yet, or there isn't. They're still holding him, but there's nothing. They don't know what it is. But it was funny because when this news broke, it broke after one of our buddy of ours, Troy, who won our league last year, talked about how they've been looking at Le'Veon Bell as their running back. So it's kind of funny that Bell, they need a running back now, and that would be a decent fit.
Is Bell a free agent?
He is. They let him go. Yeah, he's no longer.
Nice.
Was it Brown too?
So let me ask you.
I don't know. Maybe he's got to be. I don't think they.
Are people already scouting him?
Yeah, I would imagine. I don't.
I think why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't people?
Dude, I know.
Right?
He's gonna wherever he goes gonna be.
Fuck yeah.
He's gonna give him at least I don't know 2 to 4 more wins than they probably would have had.
Fuck yeah.
I would think.
And
you know what I mean? At least.
And then that's the thing is like they just have to hand him the ball. They don't have to throw it to him.
It's true, but he's a good catch receiver too because he's a good PPR guy for fantasy.
Damn.
Bell's. I mean, again, it comes into what you're saying. As long as that quarterback is decent.
Yeah.
And I don't know because now the Ravens quarterback.
I think it's more if the quarterback is smart because I mean,
true.
You just hand him the ball. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fucking having to wait to throw to him, it's like it's just handing the ball. So it's just against the plays now.
Yeah.
It goes more into the plays that you guys have for them.
Right. But yeah, so now that Flacco's going to be going to the Broncos.
Shit, really?
Which is crazy, dude. He's going to fucking pull a Peyton Manning. Watch.
What?
And now that would be good. And not to come back to the Antonio Brown thing, but when you guys are talking about how, a good quarterback wide receiver thing, it reminded me of Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah.
So remember when Peyton was there, right?
Who was last year with the Broncos? Was it Cutler?
Not Cutler. That was
years
ago.
Right?
It was. I think they started with Osweiler. I think they started with. And then they went to somebody. Was it Patton or
somebody
else? I don't know because it's
another fella.
I don't know.
Another fella.
Somebody else.
Some white guy.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, they put in.
And they just put in another white guy.
They did. With Flacco's going to be going there.
It's like plug and play with these white guys. When they're quarterbacks, it's crazy.
It's true.
Plug and play with the white guys.
Plug and play.
Wide receivers, white wide receivers going to go to New England.
Yeah,
that's regardless.
That's why I said
at least one
Brown would get a reality check because he'd be like, "Wait a
these
minute. White kids can ball?
Yeah, they can run fast.
Who was the VIP for the Patriots?
Edelman.
Yeah, man, you guys
get the MVP.
Yeah, you guys see him getting shaved.
No, I don't. But that's bullshit, man. You won the Super Bowl with a beard. Keep your beard.
By Ellen DeGeneres.
She shaved. I know you said that. You did say that.
Well, you don't like Ellen?
One of our previous.
I think we were talking shit. I think I was talking about how you watch Ellen.
No, I just watched it on. I was watching it on YouTube.
She has a recent comedy special that came out on Netflix. And
was it any good?
She's like trying to relate to the comic folk.
She makes so much money. I don't know why. Why would you even do that?
She makes almost Oprah money, dude. Like,
I know. Why would you even? She actually lives. She lives next to Oprah.
She wanted to get back to her roots.
She lives next to Oprah.
She's a good.
Does she really?
She does.
She what?
She lives next to Oprah.
But Oprah lives in Chicago.
Oh shit!
Ellen lives in Chicago.
No, California. She lives in California. She probably has a house in Chicago too.
What the fuck?
That's old Oprah. She's now big money Oprah. She's in California.
Oh, okay.
She's funny. She's
that's before her recent movie Oprah, right?
There's a movie called Oprah.
Yeah, no shit. What?
You mean Oprah the channel?
Yeah.
There's the O Network.
Oh, I forgot Oprah's a billionaire.
Yeah, hell yeah, she is.
You can't forget that.
All over the place.
You can't forget that.
Talk about creeping up out of the woods.
Right. All right, so let's jump over to the Suns. Phoenix Suns.
Beat the Lakers.
Since we've started this podcast,
one of our only I talked more about the Suns with you guys than I ever have in the past 9 years.
When did they play the Lakers?
Last night.
Last night.
Oh, that was last night. Okay.
I think it was.
So what date was that? Just so
second?
We can date ourselves. The second.
Oh, I think I had tickets.
So the Suns beat the Lakers. So let's just do a little bit of history, right? The Suns for what, like the last decade,
forever, for a while they've been last
they
place.
Have not had Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire, Grant Hill. Like they really just have not been that great. Barbosa, they have not been that great. Really at all. They've been in the rebuilding phase for almost a decade, essentially.
Right.
Last night, LeBron is now with the Lakers, right?
Since last night?
No, not since last night. We brought this up in the. LeBron he's with the Lakers now, right?
What were you saying? Were you saying the Cavaliers? What were you saying? The Heat? What? Wait, I thought you were talking like LeBron somewhere else.
Well, that's the thing. Albert, he quantum leaps.
Yeah, where were you?
And so he was checking out LeBron at
this is 2019, huh? Fuck, I'm mixed up, bro.
He was I thought this was 2014.
Yes, I was thinking LeBron was still with the Browns, bro. The Browns? Cleveland.
He wants to play for the Browns. He does, actually. That was
does
the thing.
It?
Yeah, that was
really?
the thing that came out. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I did not know that.
Where was that going with this? Oh, the
Suns about how they've been shit.
Yeah, they've been complete shit.
Right.
Magically, last night.
Delicious.
Magically delicious. No.
Nice.
Last night, they beat the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
They didn't only just beat the Lakers, though.
They smashed them and made them look like they were. They made them look like they were the Suns.
Exactly.
That's why they flipped the script on the Lakers.
There are highlights of a couple players like just making LeBron look like a fool, like just not a fool, but just like a chump. You said earlier,
yeah,
chump.
he looked chumpish. Which I mean is not.
So this
good.
is how often we talk about the Suns. Like we
don't know
awkward,
anything.
Yeah, we're awkward completely about it because we
don't watch it anymore because they've been putting a horrible product out there, which we just saw the fact that they won and we thought it was funny. There was a highlight where LeBron was trying to throw someone on the Lakers. I don't know if it was LeBron. Threw the ball and they were passing it back in because after the Suns just scored. Threw the ball and it hit the top of the backboard, and then it went back out of bounds, and the Suns got the ball back. So it was just like it seemed like they probably gave up or something.
So essentially, what we're saying is watch the highlights of this game because this game is showing the Suns in a condition we haven't seen in a while.
This was their playoff game.
Essentially,
this is what they're going to get. They won the one game that actually mattered to them for the year. Because they're not going to go anywhere else with it, and at least.
Well, you never know. Maybe they're jiving now. Maybe they're sinking. Maybe the Lakers were off. We don't know.
We don't know.
It was. We should have been watching it essentially, and now it's going to make me want to go watch Suns games just to see what's going to happen next.
The Suns are 15th. They are 13-51.
Yeah, they're not very good.
So one of those 13s is a nice circle-y.
So what you're saying is the Lakers may have just took the night off.
Yeah, it could be. And they're in 10th place.
The Suns?
No, Lakers.
Ooh, shit.
The Suns are 15th. The Lakers are 30 and 33.
I wonder if Kobe is like, ha 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 ha.
Of course. Well, I don't know.
LeBron, fuck you.
I mean, he rode off in the sunset. I mean, he got all of his wins, and I don't know. I think he did it right. So
yeah,
the Bucks, which I would have never thought that Bucks are in first place in the Eastern Conference. So it's
like they got Ray Allen all over again.
Golden State's in first on the West.
Of course, they're a mega team. That needs to stop in the NBA. Period. Like you can't fucking build these epic mega teams. Like I thought there was a salary cap specifically so you couldn't do this.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, magically, it's happening again. Like they need to fucking put a regulation in of the salary cap, maybe drop it down some or whatever to figure that shit out. Because you can't have these fucking mega teams anymore. It's bullshit.
And the Cavs are 15-48. So I guess LeBron made the right move. So he's doing better.
It would have just been.
It probably would have been the same.
Yeah.
He probably would have been
the Lakers are, whatever the Browns
he would have been in 10th place in the East versus being in 10th place in the West. But anyways,
as you can see, Albert's enjoying this basketball talk. He's
out there.
He's
out there.
It's the best, guys. He's the best.
He's out there doing.
It's the best.
He's trying to do buy some cash homes now.
So what I think we should be doing right now, or not right now, this second, but in the future, we should start investing in going to check out these Suns and seeing if they're excelling. We excel with them.
Let's start next year.
All right, next year.
Because right now there's nothing, and I'm surprised you're going to a game pretty soon, next game or whatever.
Tomorrow.
Is it because you're bored, or like is there nothing on TV tomorrow? Why?
No. What do you gotta give me some tickets?
Were there someone out front just giving them out, and you got like free food? It's like you got dinner and shit free.
I got your tickets here.
Why else?
Tickets.
I'll let you know, but the guy that's coming tonight is the one that gave me the tickets.
Oh,
yeah.
So what do you have to give him for that?
Christy's boyfriend has season tickets.
Oh,
he's got season tickets.
Okay.
Oh. He has season tickets. So
he's just trying to get rid of them.
Sometimes he sells them, and sometimes he's like, "Hey, you guys want some?" Yeah. So I said, "Yeah, definitely."
Huh.
What?
Yeah, that makes sense then. Because shit was free.
Free tickets. All right, on to the next, because that was just a complete awkward conversation, period.
Sorry, Suns.
Yeah, well, not even sorry, Suns. Sorry, audience, because
that was
probably don't even know who the Phoenix Suns are. UFC, there were some fights last night, were there not?
Yes, there were, bro.
Hype it up.
Yeah, no shit. So there was some good fights. I don't know if you guys go Cody.
From what I heard, it was like the Super Salad Bowl again.
Booyah. So there was a couple good fights.
Super Salad
Cody,
53.
No Love.
Cody who? No Love what?
There was Lawler.
Yeah, Lawler. Yeah,
Lawler
that's the one I want to talk about, but I'll talk about that one right now. So then it was Cody, No Love, what's his last name? Harbrat or something like that. Harbrat, whatever.
Jackson.
So he like 2-3 fights ago he was like the champ or the interim champ and everything, and last night he got knocked out in the first round. So his last 3 fights he's been knocked out by the same punch.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't UFC have like a rule where like if you lose 3, you're out?
Fight. So this is his third fight. So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna. I don't know. I mean, that's up to the UFC, dude. I haven't talked to Dana White this week, so we'll see.
Can you get on that?
Yeah. Let me hold on. let me text him real quick. So so he got Cody No Love Garbrandt. Cody No Love Garbrandt got knocked out yesterday. He was the other guy was the underdog. And Cody was obviously the favorite, and he got knocked out in the first round by the same punch that he's gotten knocked out the 2 previous fights. So the comments were,
did he even practice for this? Did he train for this kind of
not only that,
attack, or like?
Do you haven't learned your lesson?
Clearly,
so,
he has not.
So I don't know. This kid was knocking out people and knocking out guys and winning fucking fights and shit, and then. There was this one guy.
Johnny Walker?
No, Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker was the other one.
Not the drink, but the guy, the UFC fighter.
Yeah, no, the other guy. What's his name? He's the champ, but he just got beat too by Cejudo. Yeah, remember Brandon was talking about. We were talking about it with Brandon.
Cejudo.
What's his name?
2 eyebrows.
No, hold on. Let me think about it real quick. It is Dillashaw.
Yeah.
Dillashaw had
TJ Dillashaw.
So Garbrandt had taken the belt from this guy from Tucson.
Yeah.
And then Garbrandt fought Dillashaw. They used to be in the same camp. So Dillashaw fought Garbrandt, knocked him out, took the belt. Then he had a rematch. He knocked him out again.
Two times,
yeah, because the guy thought that it was just a fluke, so he knocked him out again.
Yeah, got him knocked out.
And then Garbrandt came last night, and he got knocked out again.
3 times, you're out.
He's been exposed. I mean, he's got a weak chin. And he's got a good punch, but he also has a weak chin.
So no money shot. No money shot for him.
What
about the Ock chin?
So that was one. That was one of the top ones. Then the second
the casino or the Indian race.
Either way.
So the second
the
second top fight I think was Tyrone Woodley against
Tyrone Woodley
against Usman.
I just realized
against Usman. Yeah. Usman. So Usman beat Tyrone Woodley. He is the first fighter from Africa that has won a belt.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he took his belt and he just fucking dominated.
Like Africa, not like Egypt, Africa.
No,
like
Africa.
In the
he just dominated.
So does he train with lions or what? How does he fight?
No,
it's the only way, man.
It's kind of like the other guy. He trains with bears. So that was that. So that was that one, and then the main fight.
Yeah.
Jones against Smith. It went to it went 5 rounds.
So it was boring?
He won by decision.
Decision, of course, decision.
And once again, he was tested positive for steroids.
Did he? No, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, no, he was.
Already?
Yeah. In the pre-fights.
What
in the pre-testing.
Yeah, why are they letting him?
I don't know.
Dude, he's got to cure that toe.
So that's what the news was. That's what the news was, that he had tested positive. But they still, I guess the fight still went through. I don't know if it was just media shit or what. But those were the fights for last night. Wah, wah, wah.
So yeah.
Moving on.
Do you know? Hey,
was weren't that entertaining?
Was it?
Because we're just like bullet.
Was it on the ESPN thing or was it on? Or
No,
was it on
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view?
Pay-per-view.
Okay.
Yeah. But I do gotta talk about. I don't know if we've had a show since then. The Cain Velasquez fight.
I don't think.
We did
we
last.
have had a show since then,
We
but
never talked about it, huh?
because you're butthurt about it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's move on. Yeah,
That's real. So that was like back-to-back fights almost.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a sour subject for you. I'm surprised you even brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, man.
Well, that one wasn't a pay-per-view fight then, huh?
No, it was
No,
ESPN.
that was
like
but I was
ESPN
there.
plus
Right,
It was
you were there.
It was here in Phoenix. That's
Mhm.
the thing. It was here in Phoenix. And
We're on social media, and Albert's like posting pictures like, "Hey, I'm at the fight."
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere,
I was
like,
like,
no,
okay.
Albert doesn't exist.
blackout. It
anymore.
was a blackout.
Yeah. Albert,
And I
didn't,
mean- and I
Albert
mean-
didn't even exist on fucking social
Yeah,
media. That's what
for
happened.
At least a day. Fuck, man. That was fucking horrible, bro.
That's
That
funny.
was very sad.
I even made a comment. I'm like, no wonder Albert's been so quiet. Fucking Cain Velasquez lost.
Yeah.
You lose bad?
It
Or was it close?
No. It was a first round, first
Oh,
20
yeah.
seconds.
Oh,
But
that's
bad.
But
Yeah, bad.
he got. I guess it was growing. He got hurt.
Hmm.
So right away, he landed real weird and his leg twisted. At the same time that he got hit, so he went down with pain. And then after that, he just covered himself and it was over. But I'm not gonna give excuses, you know.
Dude,
Yeah.
the other day
Lost.
I
You
accidentally
lost.
hit my nut, and that fucking was like the end of my world for like a few
Yeah.
minutes.
His knee buckled. His knee buckled and his leg went weird.
Is it?
And then it affected his groin.
Is it because he's been training in like in the Yuma sand and then?
And I think
When
that
it's stable ground.
that has a big
Like,
part.
probably.
That's a big part to do with it.
Yeah, that sucks.
The San Luis.
You have to play. You have to practice like in an octagon.
Shut the fuck up, Mark.
Yeah,
You too, Scotty.
yeah.
Fucking Mexico.
Yuma jokes. Only like 9 people get it.
Right? Only like
Like 9 people get it. Us 3, Robert,
And the
and
rest of Albert's
yeah,
family. Stuck
all
in
your
Yuma.
family,
Which is my family.
which is the following we have. All the Humanites. Are you guys Humanites? Humans? I don't.
Let's-
Humanians, bro.
Humanians.
Yeah, let's get into some of our weird topics that we like to
Well,
talk about.
did you?
No, let's just move on.
We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just fucking-
All right.
no.
Since we're already good on
skipped
time.
It, let's just move it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Move it, like not do it, because I fucking sat through that shit.
Which
Wait,
one?
what shit? Oh, yeah. Fucking A, dude. I didn't even
You write it up
down.
Which one?
You didn't. So with the homework, you didn't even write out the
Dude, I was
homework.
writing all the topics. I didn't even fucking
You didn't write it up
down.
there.
We need to-
Are you serious? Okay, so
Yeah.
we're going to that.
I don't even know what you're
Alright.
talking about then.
Oh,
What you didn't
I
want to
was
talk
thinking
about.
Alex Collins, but I remember
We already
were
talked
talking-
about it.
Yeah, I was getting.
Yeah,
I
we
was,
were talking about Alex Collins.
I was AFK.
No, you weren't here.
Yeah.
hey,
So
kick him out,
let's go ahead and just jump into it. So our homework was.
Drop some.
Which I don't even know how that shit even got brought up. What was the context on why we brought it?
Right here.
I know you
No,
said, have you not seen that? Oh, I think you
I've
didn't
never
see
seen
You're
it.
the
it.
reason
never
I
seen
brought
it.
up.
Your
and then we
fault.
brought because we were talking
his
about
fault.
Yeah.
something.
It was
And
Wesley
then we were like,
Snipes.
hold on,
I think it was
that
Wesley Snipes.
Oh
that
yeah,
brought
we're
up.
talking about
Like,
Wesley
oh,
You
Snipes.
said
about
drop
drop
zone.
zone. Yeah, and they were like, oh, should we? I don't know. Should we?
Fuck, we shouldn't.
Drop zone, guys.
So yeah, we watched Drop Zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
A Wesley Snipes classic.
Yeah, let's talk about that shit.
So yeah, Drop Zone. We all watched it. I think. I don't know.
I think.
Albert was
No,
probably.
I think we all did the homework on this one.
Did we?
Did
I
we
don't know.
not? Did we?
I did.
Did we?
I
not?
did. I did,
So Drop Zone,
unfortunately.
1994 gem. We got 5 out of 10 stars.
Oh yeah.
Little fact was Steven Seagal was supposed to play this part as Wesley
Really?
Snipes.
Oh shit! What?
No.
And he
I did not
and
know
he
that.
did
I did not know that.
And he did not do the role, which I think he probably could have did just as good because
even better.
they're both
That's
hands-on
fucked up.
hands-on awfulness.
I mean, and not that it was awful. It was just that it
Just-
was the 80s and 90s.
This was 94.
Yeah, that was 94. So
So-
it's 90s.
Yeah. Budget 45 million. That's the song from the movie.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Budget 45 million, only made 28 million, so they lost money.
They lost money.
How much was the budget?
When this
45.
movie came out, when it came out, it was a good movie.
Well, yeah, because like I said, I was younger in the time, obviously. 94, I can't time travel like this guy. And it, when we were going into it, I'm like, oh, I like that movie. So I was like, that would have been cool to watch it. And
but I still like it.
One of those movies that doesn't hold up. So you liked it when you watched it.
Even still now, I was still entertained.
I think I really think I'm getting older.
I don't think Wesley Snipes made the movie, and that's not. He's the main character.
Who did you think made the movie? Gary Busey?
Yeah, I think he did.
I think him and probably the chick.
No, I think him. No, I think him and the fucking little IT weirdo guy.
Oh, that guy.
The dude from Green Mile.
Yes.
I was like, man, is this guy typecasted and always in prison and shit? Because he was the prison guy.
The Cosby guy was the partner.
He was the brother. He was the brother. That was his brother.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
I thought that would be our main vocal point.
Malcolm Jamal, whatever.
Warner, yeah.
Yeah. So that was, I thought that was funny. Cosby related. I mean, that was the time of the Cosbys.
Dude, we brought Cosby up how many times in our podcast? It fits in what we have going on.
Yeah, this fits into our horrible movie.
And I'm trying to find that part, but I can't find it.
What?
It was just a little part that see, it doesn't.
That's the end.
Yeah, but even 8 or 9. Let me see, 5. No.
What are you looking for? So the one thing that stood out to me.
What was it?
First off, I didn't like the movie. I liked it when I was younger. Didn't care for it now.
So it just
because it's obviously that was the stupider mind as being younger, right? Like this movie, everyone likes it, and it was the thing that was awesome at the time.
I think though it was still realistic. It's still realistic. I think some of the things that they did in that movie, you could do. Like if you were someone who parachuted on a regular basis,
you could probably pull off what they did as far as that's true. I mean,
they fucking landed in a fucking moving truck. Like I think you can do that now.
You could do that.
An open bed. Moving truck.
Yeah, not to mention, I mean, the technology is probably better. They could probably do a lot more of this shit than they could have done.
Oh, definitely.
It's all because of the year it was.
No, I'm just saying that the whole thing itself was like cheap. I mean, just because you're watching it now compared to what it was.
Yes.
So you being like 42 at the time watching the movie, did you think it was good then?
He was like 13 and 42.
Did you think it was good then and then good?
I was in my 30s, bro.
Oh, well, you didn't see it then. You didn't see it back then.
No, I did it.
You must have been time traveling when it came out. You missed that year. You just fucking skipped 94.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
After this movie,
it was a shitty year.
You know who did? Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably around then.
Somewhere in the 90s.
But obviously Gary Busey was hot in the 90s. Not hot like it's sexy.
Not only that, so was what's his name?
Wesley Snipes. True.
No, they thought it was going to be a blockbuster.
Right, because those two guys were the thing. And then, I mean, Gary Busey was just in, around that time, he was in Point Break.
Point Break, yeah.
Point Break. And that's what I think always throws me off sometimes. So it's kind of the same thing. But Gary Busey kind of flips the role where he's now the bad guy versus the cop. So it's like sometimes that kind of throws me off. But now after watching it again, that like again. The only
you act like we made you watch it like a million times today.
Fuck, it felt like it. Watching it once feels like that. The one thing that stood out to me in the movie when I watched it, I wrote it down. It was kind of funny. Was when Wesley Snipes get forced to jump out of the plane, and then he punches the chick in the face. I'm like, well, that shit wouldn't hold up today. You couldn't do that today.
I said the same thing,
and he was like,
that wouldn't happen
that's
today.
not good.
Yeah, that wouldn't happen.
I want to. That's like what you do in the internet trolls these days. You go back and, oh my god, Wesley Snipes hit a chick in the movie after being forced to jump out. Even though they softened it up.
They dropped.
She
dropped
him out.
They dropped him.
That's why it's called
and in Point Break, they had a lot of like parachuting too, huh?
They did.
Yes,
they did.
Now that I'm thinking about it, like,
holy shit!
Did.
No wonder I get confused about movies.
Were you guys confused about the parachute bar?
Yeah, like where is one of those?
Yeah, what is
it? What?
Like, it's got to be a California. Well, that was in Florida. They filmed in Florida.
Yeah.
I even noticed some of those bridges seem Florida.
And that's weird because when in the movie they show that big old thing where you can the air.
But do they
the
really?
The air.
Yeah.
They have one here.
Yeah, I know.
In Scottsdale.
And the thing is funny is like I'm thinking, oh, that thing is pretty cool. That's probably like new.
Yeah.
It's been since the 90s.
Probably
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
which
so
is
when
the
you
90s.
drive by over there, it's probably cooler at this one.
Yeah. But back then in the 90s, they even had them back then. But now, obviously, they have them better now.
And I'm sure the jets and
Quantum
shit.
Albert, you should know this.
I'm
sure
sure.
know
but
exactly when they were made.
He plays dumb to keep the cover.
I think I skipped.
He plays dumb.
No, I skipped
So no one
that.
so nobody guesses.
He
I
skipped that
through
decade.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think I did. So, whatever, bro.
So I'm sure the one in Scottsdale, or every place probably has one. I'm sure the ones they have now have to be more strong, like stronger jets that push the air up, because people probably weigh 40 to 100 pounds more than they did in the 94. To where, like, I'm sure they could push up people more.
I know I do.
Yeah, I definitely weigh more than I did in 94. At least by 10 pounds.
Who is your favorite character in the movie?
Wesley Snipes' glasses.
When he was
The
when he caught
his
her.
little, no, his glasses.
his old little
those,
Mike,
yeah.
You know what? A funny story about that.
What?
When I was a kid, my dad had little glasses just like that. Not
Really?
because of the movie.
Yeah, right.
But those used to be
They were
popular in the 90s. Our
Which
Quantum
one?
Albert, which no.
Yeah, you should wear those next
The
week.
little color glasses.
Oh my
just
god!
the little circle ones.
Yes,
Yeah,
see, I
sorry,
told
yeah.
you.
He had his on
He
too.
used to wear those
what part
all
of
the
the-
time.
oh,
What
yeah,
part of
yeah,
all the
he
time?
did.
I even think
noticed
he did.
that.
I even think he wore them in Blade.
He did.
Yeah,
He
and that's
did.
like in 2000 some
Yes,
shit. So
he
didn't
wore
let
it in
it-
Blade, too.
He didn't fucking let it go.
No, yeah, he was fucking
He didn't
stuck
care
in the
about the
fucking
time.
90s.
He just
He
kept
was
running
too
with
busy evading taxes
Did you get-
to like get
yeah.
new
it.
glasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys,
Catch up
did
on
you guys ever hear about that when he was doing Blade? That he was so into character that, like,
He started
and the
sucking
last,
blood and shit, and being a vampire.
He started eating,
in the last ones,
go to
where
vampire bars and drink blood.
in the last ones where Ryan
Reynolds
came out and everything, that he was acting like even Offset, he was like all Blade and shit,
Oh,
and they were like,
shit.
"What the fuck are you doing, bro?" And then he was like, just like still acting like he was Blade, even off screen.
Whoa.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
I
look
guess he
up
needed
if
money.
you look up IMDb, Wesley Snipes, his known for is all the Blade movies.
Yeah.
So you
No,
kind of can't.
I'm trying to think what else was he in. I mean, obviously this one.
and then he was in Murder
Or at 1800.
yeah, which is the White House.
White
Yeah.
dudes can't jump.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
White Man
That was
Can't Jump.
that was one of the ones that
White
made
Man,
him. Yeah.
White dudes can't
White
jump.
dudes.
Sounds like a different
I
movie.
know.
Seems like there's a lot more
White dudes can't jump.
There's a lot more weed involved in like fucking and fucking.
I was gonna go like
And
gay
the-
sex, but I mean weed works.
That could. It just seemed it would be more hippie-ish. Like
White dudes can't
White
jump.
dudes.
White dudes can't jump, bro.
that might
So you
that
guys-
might be the
So
sequel.
Wesley Snipes with the glasses is your favorite character.
no,
What's
no,
your favorite?
no, just the glasses, not
Just the
anything
gla-
else.
Oh, just the glasses. Not even Wesley
Not even
Snipes,
him. Just the glasses were my favorite character.
What about you, Albert? Who's your favorite character in the movie?
In the movie,
I did like that Swifty dude too.
Swoop.
Swoop.
Swoop
Yeah,
was
Yeah,
kinda
that's my
cool.
favorite character.
Swoop
Oh,
was
is
kind of
it?
cool.
Ah, he won't talk to you unless he knows you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or no,
Hey,
since he,
Same.
no, he won't talk to you unless he jumped with you.
Back
That's what it was.
yeah,
You have to
yeah.
jump with him.
Back then, it
It's
was
still
cool.
the same.
Hey, no, but here's the thing. Back then, that was cool. Right now, it's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking talk to you anyway.
Yeah,
That's how I look at it now.
for
No,
real.
but I still feel with that guy, like, because I don't want to talk to anybody, period.
I just like how he
And
was.
that's
just,
how
he
you
was
are. You're
he-
like, yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. But really,
was-
in reality, you're like, yeah, I don't want to talk to anybody anyways.
He was just like a loose cannon. He did what he wanted. That was kind of
no,
cool.
I guess Gary Busey was a bit, for me.
That's who you liked.
Yeah.
Gary Busey's awesome, though. You
Yeah, he
can't go
is.
wrong with Gary
No,
Busey.
you can't. The fucking teeth.
I
bro.
wish. Yeah, for real. I wish he
You
would.
can't. You can't go.
I wish he. I wish he would
Look
have
up
kind
Gary,
of. I wish
look up
I wish
Gary
he would have
Busey
kept
on
going.
IMDb and then read his thing.
All right, Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Just sitting here eating nuts.
Gary
no,
Busey.
No. Wait until you read his
His
little
bio?
Yeah, it was a little bio thing. Get into it. Yeah.
A blonde-haired, fair-complexioned actor with a toothy grin.
Toothy grin. That sounds about
and
right.
capable of any unsettling glint in his eye. Gary Busey was born in Goose Creek, Texas, and
Oh,
was
that makes
raised.
sense.
No, it's just the first sentence.
Yeah.
though. It's the
Yeah,
first-
his toothy-
with his
toothy grin.
You can't go wrong with that, dude. That is fucking hilarious.
And his son looked just like him.
So that's why.
Oh yeah, it does.
Jake, is it Jake Busey?
Dude, it baffles
Jake
me
Busey.
why you didn't like. Like we're having this conversation right now and we're joking about it. Like
No, I
the
know.
entire time, I
don't know. That's what I was saying a minute ago. I think I'm just getting too old to where I'm like getting stickler on like even movies that come out today. Like it's like shit, like plots that just seem fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just the
How much
problem with getting
action
older.
was in this movie though?
There really wasn't that much. It was really the bathroom scene.
Oh yeah,
No,
the
it
fight.
was more the bathroom. There was the
there?
bathroom scene. There was the
Oh,
stairs,
inside the
building.
building.
Yeah, at the end, towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it though. There wasn't even a whole lot of action. I'm
Okay.
wondering where they spent $45 million, and I guess it was just the actors alone, and
Wesley Snipes and Gary Busey.
What's up, dude?
maybe the whole fucking.
Oh, there he is.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, you're drunk. You're not busy. You're drunk.
Oh shh.
I think that's two different things. But
Yo.
So we have Robert.
Roberto.
Robert
You
is
can't really see
Robert
me,
is on the
but yeah.
mic.
We got a live feed going on right
Robert,
now.
what's up, buddy?
okay.
Hey.
I want to speak to one of you guys. It's my last word. An electrician?
You an electrician?
What? I thought you were an electrician.
¿Tú quieres papa frita come to Big Mac?
What?
Hey, Robert. Quiero coger. Quiero coger.
Is that incoherent?
What?
Que si quieres coger.
Oh. No.
You asking? Oh, you were asking him if he hears ghosts.
I got my girls right
Does he hear ghosts?
Oh, so if she wasn't a thing,
That seems weird. It seems weird seeing him and Gary
if she wasn't
Busey.
a thing, you'd be okay. You'd be good. No.
Yeah.
High five. High five.
Well,
I'm looking up a fan, so call me back.
okay, I'll call you back. Bye.
Sorry, that was.
I love you.
You should try to do that shit. Try to plan at the same time and say it to each other.
I love you.
And you both say it back, so it's like you're fucking talking to a mirror. I'd be fucking with my twin all the time. I don't know.
That was
That
weird.
was Albert's twin calling in.
Yeah.
Swoop just showed up.
Yeah, it was our swoop. Robert's our swoop.
So do you think Keanu Reeves should have played in this movie?
Yes.
No, because it would have fucking.
I would have been exactly the same
No,
thing.
because it would have threw me off even more. And been like, are we fucking watching? Where's Patrick Swayze at? Where the fuck? Why aren't they surfing? Why are they not fucking surfing?
Because it's skydiving,
Yeah.
bro.
They're
No,
sky
that's
surfing,
They're
bro.
sky surfing.
Sky surfing, bro.
They were missing the boards in the air.
Tell me
sky
though, in
surf-
this movie, they didn't do some fucking rad jumps. Like you could tell when it was like fucking green screen and they're like in the studio, but then you could tell
Remember at
when
the
they were
end?
doing real jumps.
At the end,
With stunt
at
actors.
the end, when he goes into the and he's like and he goes into a fucking truck.
Yeah,
Yeah, that looked cheesy as fuck. Did you see at the very end when
No.
Swoop
no,
is?
I'm talking about the real jumps though.
Yeah,
That's still
yeah,
funny
I
when
get
you
it.
fucking.
The one that I wanted
No
to
one
bring
cares
up,
about the real jumps.
the one that I wanted to bring up that I cannot find. Fuck you.
Go ahead.
The
All
one,
right,
that, the one that I wanted to bring up that
Yeah.
I could not bring up on the screen was
Okay, what?
it was okay. So it was towards the end when they were about to rob the building, right?
Okay.
Or whatever they were gonna do.
Spoiler
fucking
alert.
Yeah, whatever.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, so then
Almost 30 years.
They were going to,
So remember the chick that was hanging on by the plane?
Yeah,
And then she lets go.
The main
so,
chick.
So then Wesley Snipes goes in and then she lets go.
I know what she's doing.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The only thing I know.
Okay,
and
so-
he fucking jumps out the plane because
He
at the
knows-
beginning of the movie, she dropped him out, right?
And then she's gonna go.
Well, that's the only thing he knows. So, and then she went to go save him
Yeah.
because she
I
fucking
think-
put her feet in, and then
So she was. So that was the same thing that happened.
I missed that part.
It was
Okay,
just
so that was the
reverse.
same thing that
It was just
happened,
reverse,
and then at the end the same thing happens. But she's hanging onto the plane. So then Wesley Snipes goes in, and then she lets go, knowing that Wesley Snipes is gonna get her.
Yeah.
So then that happens, and she gets it, and then
Wesley Snipes doesn't really get her though. Like she fucking like Catwoman claws his ass.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
So then they show the part where they're landing into the building.
Okay.
And she's in front of him. Supposedly.
Oh, but she was even back and she was reversed the other way.
So she was in front of him.
Yeah.
You know, and this Gary is like this, hugging or whatever. And obviously you can tell it's a fucking doll. Because when because here's the thing, dude. When they land on the roof, they land and he lands right on. Oh shit! If he would have really landed like Runner, he would have fucking like smashed the shit out of her.
But there were scenes in the movie. There were scenes in the movie.
All you can hear is like, "Ouch!"
Yeah.
And that's it. Like,
but there were scenes in the movie like that the entire time. When the fucking Jagger falls and lands on the platform with the IT guy and they like fucking make him rush. Like you could tell they're like, oh shit, we're about to miss the landing, and then they hit the corner. Like you could tell some of these jumps.
But
they were like trying to hit certain areas, but they fucking
and that's the dude. You could tell it was like a mannequin or a doll because dude, I swear to God, dude, he lands on his stomach and she's on front of him.
Yeah,
and she's like, boom! Like, oh shit, he fucking squished her ass, dude.
He fucking rock skipped that bitch off the pond.
That's funny.
I was like, oh hell no, dude, that shit would have fucking killed her, bro.
Right?
But it was like, okay, and then she comes up and shit. I was like, okay, whatever, dude. That's the shit that I wanted to show, but it's like I couldn't find it.
The one cheesy partner, the one I could tell that something was off on the
something was off.
Not only with when him going through the truck, that looked obviously like a doll going through. But there was a part at the very end when the Green Mile guy, the IT guy, was running, right? And Swoops had to go and get him, right? When Swoops went to get him, like you can tell Swoops wasn't Swoops when he came and got him. It was like somebody in an afro, like with curly hair, like it was a different guy.
It was Josh Harrison.
It was somebody else got him, and then he gets up and I got you or whatever. It was like, you could definitely tell they didn't edit that correctly.
Well, no, you could tell most of the jumps were all doubles.
Somebody else, of course.
Yeah. I mean, all the jumps were.
Yeah. You can't be a pro at both, I would imagine. Acting in that.
So here's a question that I have with the movie. Do you think smuggler rigs are real?
Smuggler rigs?
Yeah, so if you
What do you mean?
watch the movie when What's-Her-Face went in to go and check out Jager's...
oh, you mean like the backpack with the things you can go through?
It's a parachute.
I know, but you can go through security without them knowing.
So you think that's a real thing?
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So would I.
Yeah. The other question would be: would you skydive?
Definitely. I'm not of weight to skydive.
Yeah.
So
I'm probably neither, but I don't think I don't know. I don't think
I'm not too far off from where you need to be the minimum.
Would you
do the maximum?
Would you do that or bungee jump, or both?
Bungee jump kind of scares me, but I would do both. My uncle did bungee jumping once, and he fucked his back up big time. So that kind of makes me nervous, but I still would do both. But I'm like a thrill junkie. Like, I'll go to fucking Six Flags or I'll go to any of the thrill parks, and I'll hit every single fucking roller coaster there possibly is. Like, I'll do it.
I am not a roller coaster person or a thrill seeker, so...
You would not do either one.
I would be, no, I'm good.
Right,
I would watch you land, hopefully. That would be me.
Well, the thing with... Because I've actually looked into... Skydiving, yeah. And you need to jump on your own. Like, you need like a little certificate. Like, you need to do so many jumps before you can actually jump on your own.
Right. Yeah, you always have somebody with you.
Yeah. No one will jump.
I've got somebody I know who's went a couple times, and she always has to have somebody with her. But for me to go,
you can take classes, dude, and the classes aren't that expensive. They're like $300. You take the classes, and then by the time you're done, you can jump on your own whenever. Man, there's a few places actually here in Arizona where you can jump for $10.
Where?
Oh, that's not bad.
$10?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is that?
So once
you've
gone and done all of your once you've done all your courses, one of them is Estrella Air Park, which is right over the corner.
Estrella?
Yeah, Estrella Park. Yeah, which is right over.
Don't fucking Mexican it up.
Yeah, no Mexican.
Where?
Estrella?
No,
Estrella?
No, he needs to. This is 2.5 Amigos.
I know,
bro.
I know. Sorry.
It's by Mesa Gateway.
Okay.
Oh, by my hood.
It's in between us right now.
Oh.
Just like everything else in our lives.
It's true. So much of it in between us. So I was asking him, would you bungee jump or skydive or both?
What would you do, Albert?
Or whatever you have done, or what? what century have you done it in? Or
And if you skydive, would you hold my hand?
ooh, would you throttle each other?
I would not throttle you, bro.
Not me.
I don't think
That's-
there's any
that's-
throttling in skydiving.
Yeah, you're with your partner
No, how
in
you
the
gonna
sky.
sky? You can't go faster. You're just going
Yeah,
fast.
you
Period.
Isn't not? Am I using the word wrong? Like were you
Throttle.
wrapping your legs? I was thinking wrap your legs around.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Straddle.
There we go. I said the word wrong. Straddle each other, not throttle. I just spit on you.
I think Albert would straddle. I think I would.
Stop, I just
I would
turned you
straddle Albert too. It is
Oh,
what it is.
that's cute.
Dude, we're falling to our death.
No, what do you mean?
With or
No,
without
hopefully
fucking
you're not.
parachutes.
Hopefully you're not.
But you kind of
Yeah.
are with a parachute.
Who would be the pro? Who would be? Yeah, you are. Who would be the pro?
You kind of are with the parachute, motherfucker.
Like, dude, you pull that fucking switch. It's not guaranteed. Something could happen. It's
true. Yeah, it is a risk. There's a risk involved,
Fuck yeah, there is. I
which
would
is
not do it.
which is probably why I don't want to do it.
I would not do it either. I could
No,
not.
you wouldn't jump. Oh.
I could not.
Wow, I'm
Neither
the
one.
only
Neither one.
No,
I,
I
said
would-
no either.
no, I can't
Wow, I'm the
So you're the only one?
that would take the risk.
So all right, so you have to go up there and do it now.
Wow, that's
I could not do it.
Crazy.
Yeah. No.
No,
Would
fuck
Robert?
no.
But
Would
you
Robert
could
do
just,
it?
You could just quantum leap
Do you think
out
Robert?
of it, though.
Do you think? Yeah. Do you think Robert would do it?
do it. I would need to hydrate first.
Do you think Robert would do it and not you?
I
Or
think
do
we
you
all
think
need
you
to
both would be the
hydrate at
You
same?
this
know,
point.
I would have to do it and then kill myself, and then he would die.
Okay. Okay.
Well, the twinsies, they feel it.
Right,
feel
right,
it.
right. Okay. No, I would not do it.
Nice.
All right. So what do you guys give a drop zone?
I give it an amigo. I give
So
it a
one?
churro.
So one?
I'll give it a half amigo.
Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck the points of our
And here's the thing. And
rewards are.
It's
The only-
churros.
Is
It's
it
churros.
one?
Yeah.
Of how many?
The only reason I would give it a half
It's
a
yay or nay, but we
Okay.
give it a
Oh,
churro.
it's a
the
no,
only reason I
fucking
would give it
churro.
a half of amigo is because I'm seeing it now, and it's a movie from 1994.
Had you seen it in 1994,
I
you'd
probably
have
would
been
have
like,
given it
yeah.
a full amigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I
I
give it-
loved what was the other
I
one?
give it no amigos. Or no churros.
And you're
I
the
want
one
the
that
chi-
liked it
I know,
beforehand.
I
which
liked
is
it before.
crazy,
What was
yeah.
the other one? What was the other
Which
one?
one?
With Keanu Reeves?
Breaking Point?
Yeah,
Or Point Break?
Because
Point
Break.
because back
That's Breaking
then,
Point. It's gotta be a movie too.
yeah, because back
Gotta
then,
be.
That's the remake.
Yeah.
Which was fucking awful.
oh my god, it
No,
was
it's not
horrible.
Breaking
Yeah,
Point,
but
it's
because
better.
back
I know,
then,
it was the
Yeah,
same, but
yeah.
you might as well call it.
okay,
real.
because back then I liked that movie.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I would have liked this movie. too.
Point Break?
Oh,
Yeah.
You would like Point Break.
No, I do.
I like Point Break.
I love Point Break
Today.
But I'm saying,
Today.
yeah, no, even today.
Yeah.
But
Homework.
that's what I'm saying. If I love Point
yes. Not both, just the original.
Break, the original. You like the new one?
Homework.
No,
Come
yeah, that one's okay, but
on,
not
do
really.
it.
No,
I don't
no,
like
I like
that
the
one.
original one.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
me
saying.
too, me
If I
too.
liked the original back then, even now, I would have.
Not all movies hold
Let's
up.
do it. Let's
Yeah,
do
you're
it.
right.
Not all movies.
Ah,
Like this
you're
one
right.
did not hold up to me.
No,
I
it
think
didn't.
Point Break. I don't
That's what
know.
I'm
I
saying.
think we'll have a
That one
partial
does.
opinion.
I like
don't
that
know.
one.
I don't know.
But would you have
I've
liked
seen it
it
recently.
Would you have liked
Have
it
you?
back
Yeah.
then?
What the fuck? Are you like total recalling Point Break every now and then, or what?
Would
Yeah,
you
every
have,
How do you
couple-
see it
would you
recently?
have liked
Every
it
couple
back
weeks.
then though? Would you have liked it back then though?
Yeah, I did like Point Break back then.
No,
Break was
no,
fucking
this
awesome.
one. Drop Zone.
No, he did.
No, I liked
That's
it
the
back
whole
then. I
reason
watched
we
it back
had
then.
this
I liked
one.
it.
You
Yeah.
did. You did.
But when I was like 3 at the time when it came out,
Do it.
so I liked it.
yeah, and I was 35.
Yeah, I
think.
know. So see the difference.
Yeah, I get it. I
You
get
were
it.
15 and 35 at the same time.
You were whatever you wanted to be.
Yeah. Quantum Albert.
But don't fucking question me again, bro.
We still need to make a Quantum Albert.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to hire
we're
somebody.
we're gonna make a Quantum Albert.
We should
fucking
make it.
doll.
No, we should make it. We should
Yeah,
make it.
dude, he's gonna be a fucking action figure.
fuck
It should
yeah.
be Quantum like Albert with fucking the Doc Brown hair.
Let's find out a
Like
website.
almost like-
Let's
almost
find-
like fucking Morty.
You know what we
I'm
got-
gonna be the
you
villain
know-
from Last Action Hero. That's my action
Oh,
figure.
that
That's
was fucking the guy from fucking.
with the fucking eye coming out and shit.
That was the guy from fucking.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and then Albert is Quantum Albert.
Albert? Okay.
And now we just need
So we
you.
can. Okay.
I just
Like,
be
we know
Scott.
what your superpower is.
I'll be
Jack-
Your
Jacking off.
superpower is I know
Is it
shit. I
jacking-
know shit
is
about
it-
shit I've never done.
That's true. I know shit about shit.
His superpower is jacking off.
I'm just fucking a whole bunch of question marks. Yeah.
His
I'm gonna
superpower.
look up
His
question mark
superpower is.
characters now.
His superpower is jack off.
Mysterio.
Mysterio.
What the fuck?
Not Rey Mysterio.
That's a good
Not to be confused.
Not to be confused with Rey Mysterio.
Scott
I'm not a luchador.
Scott is a fucking Super Mario box. But the question.
Oh yeah, you don't know what you're gonna get. It's either the mushroom or the fucking flower.
A mushroom
or the fucking
not
beef.
to be confused. You know what you're gonna get? A mushroom head or Right, not to be confused with Rey
Mushroom
Mysterio.
stamp.
Okay.
Yeah.
In your
All
forehead.
right. We're like derailing everything.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Let's wind it down.
Man-
We'll skip
Let's skip.
that. No,
Let's
we'll
skip that one. We'll
yeah.
go to the
Mancha.
No, he just doesn't. Fucking. Are you here?
Oh no.
Where are you at?
That one?
Yeah, let's
Quantum
skip it
Leap
now.
right now. No, we're gonna
Podcast
skip it.
upcoming.
Yes.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, so we got some things coming up. If you watch us on YouTube, you realize that there are a couple hats, 2.5 Amigo hats. We got that merch. Ooh.
Nice.
We have upcoming guests on March 10th, which it'll be dropped that night.
Yes, March 10th.
We have Brashdabrillant, which you
Yes,
heard his song here at the beginning. You'll hear it at the end here.
Sapiosexual. It's good jam.
In our very next episode, we have a mashup between another podcast, Local Trash. We've mentioned them a few times on here. We're going to be mashing up with them. They're going to be live with us as we're recording. So check that out. Make sure you guys always check us out at www.2.5amigos.com
/
And that just
.org.
our friend Eric sends Amigos.
edu.
Who said that? He did not say that, did he?
Yes, he did.
Somebody said
No, we
Amigos.
Yeah, Scott.
Oh,
When we were back at church, he was like,
you talking about me?
Amigos. No, not Scott. Eric sends.
Are you getting your whites confused?
Yes,
Can you
I am.
not say a full name?
I don't even know the. Right down the time. Gotta edit that out.
Eric W.
Yeah, what time-
sends.
Sam Nichols.
Eric W. sends.
Eric Sam
You know
Nichols.
who makes more work?
This
Honestly,
guy.
This motherfucker makes more work
Which is
than me,
Mexicans.
dude. Like,
Mexicans normally do things smarter, not harder.
yeah, right? Like, fucking A, dude. Man, are fucking...
I'm not your
Shit
typical
up.
Mexican
No,
motherfucker.
you're not. We know that.
Nah, I can't even
And you best fucking realize that.
Dude, I can't even drop this episode tonight.
Yeah, they
because
edited
I
it.
have to fucking edit. This motherfucker, dude.
Dude, that house is decent. For 169?
Actually, we
What's
got
wrong with it?
nothing. We got it for 150.
Oh, you already got it?
We got it for 150.
Dude.
So we're selling it for 170. 180.
Oh, we read that shit out.
Girl, you're way more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing ever known. And you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul.
More than meets the eye. Apple to my pie. Told me you ain't living if your limit is the sky. I was hella cold. She be spitting fire. Submissive to a man, cause she know that I provide. Ambition is abundant. Fell in love with counting honey. She told me, Daddy, get it. Watch you learning how I run it. Even on the fourth down, we ain't never punted. No pun intended. Chasing checks, never winded. We winning. I tell you all my feelings. And we can do it big, baby. We can have some children. Now you in the kitchen making everything but chitlins. And I just gotta tell you, you intelligent and different.
Girl, you got it. But girl, you're more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing I ever know. I know. And you know you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul. I know you way more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing I've ever known. And see you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul.
Hello.
Come over, study. You need a tutor for the math, let's count this money. I got you learning from me. Slowly seducing your mind, you say you love me. Yes, I know you want a man that's got a grind. A man who gon' respect you, treat you like one of a kind. A man who won't neglect you, girl, I put that on my line. Give me time, I'm about to turn this water into wine. I'm seeing the signs, I be turning you on when you look in my eyes. Stay in your prime, it's your knowledge of beauty, girl, that's hard to find. You stay with the line, a Betty and Kelly, girl, you said to die. But I'm taking my time, trying to see if you riding or you wanna fly. Girl, you way more than beautiful. Intelligence, the sweetest thing I ever known. And you know you got it going on. Your mind got my body and my soul.